PEDs, it's different. Shut your mouth, homie! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! Just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! No pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth! Just a stim blend, no pumps, you can stash this on. Shut your mouth, homie! What up? What up? Oh, it's Garage Gym Homie, baby. And today, we are reviewing, look at this, man. We are reviewing NutraBio, homie, stim-free pre. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, son. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God is amazing, homie. I just want to give God the credit where credit's due. I made a decision in my life, man, when I got sober that God is either everything or he is nothing. What was my choice to be, man? I made my choice. Everything, homie. Everything. You know, when I'm not talking about God, I'm taking credit for things I didn't do, homie. People who come to me and they say to me, I tell them I'm 11 years sober, I'm a recovered addict. You know, I wear it on my sleeve, man, so I can always be helpful to people, so people know where I come from. So if they have a loved one or something that's struggling, they know they can come to me, man. I think that's important in my life, to be open about my past. And they always say to me, I know how difficult it must be for you to stay sober and this and that. I'm like, difficult? Sobriety is the biggest gift I've ever received. Because of God. I don't say this because I don't need to come from a spiritual high hill, but I'm thinking because of God, this is a gift, homie. This isn't difficult. This is the biggest gift I've ever received. Sobriety's not hard. Getting high was hard. My life is beautiful, homie. That's the power of God. That's not because I'm special or because of me. God removed my obsession to drink and get high so I could stand here before you today and talk about it, man. This is easy peasy, homie. My head still gets crazy and I have to treat it. But staying sober, I haven't had a thought or feeling to drink or get high in 11 years. That's been removed from me. Only God is powerful enough to do that. Now let's stop monkeying around, man. NutraBio. You know, a while back, I reviewed some of their stuff. I just wanted to tell you to give you an idea of how good I think this is. I personally sought this out. I saw the label, and I freaking went and found the contact at NutraBio and asked for this so I could review it, because I was like, man, this thing looks freaking epic. I got this, and I got the pre-workout. And this is one of these companies that I think they do their own manufacturing, which gives them a leg up in the game. Congrats on your endeavors, Mr. NutraBio, sir. And I don't really know them. I got one contact there, and he sent this to me and the pre, and I'm really excited to review it, man. Really excited to review the pre. They pretty much, the pre and the stim free are like the same, but one has caffeine and one doesn't, which I really like, man. It's like pretty much, they're both fully loaded. This is crazy loaded, man. And I just want to tell, first of all, let's talk about the facts. One scoop, 30.2 grams. A level scoop for me was like 31 grams, so they got it right on the money, pretty much. And 20 servings in a container, man. But this thing is no punk, homie. This thing is loaded. This is what they're giving us, man. Let's get right in the meat and potatoes, man. 16 grams for the pumps, man. L-citrulline, 10 grams. Pure citrulline, homie. Arginine nitrate as NO3T, 1.65 grams. Betaine nitrate as NO3T, 1.6 grams. L-arginine, alpha ketoglutarate, 2-to-1, 1.5 grams. And L-arginine, 1.25 grams. That's what I want to see in a pump matrix, homie. None of that glycerol, just the tight, dry, vascular nitrate, citrulline hitters, man, where you get that. Man, homie, man, that is hitter right there, man. Look at that. Strength matrix, homie. 8.3 gram. Beta L. You know, I told him at NutraBio, homie, You gotta feel the betas to be an alpha, son, so they gave us the clinical efficacious dose. Betas! Homie, you gotta feel the betas to be an alpha! 3.2 gram, man, for the warm fuzzy hug. Betaine, man, from betaine nitrate, NO3T, 2.5 grams. And so one, you know, they're giving you the fully loaded breakdown. Taurine, 2 grams. They're not doing this 1 scoop, 2 scoop redfish, bluefish, homie. They're giving you the freaking 1 scoop, man, not that BS nonsense, homie. I love this label, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. L-tyrosine, 1.5 grams, nootropic and focus matrix. Alpha GPC, 600 milligrams. Choline bitartrate, 550 milligrams. Velvet bean, 250. Mucana perina, L-dopa, that's that dopamine hit. And Vincamine, homie, 20 milligrams. Vincamine. What? Chlorophyll? Talking borophyll. You don't know that movie, homie. 20 milligrams. That's nice nootropics. Electrolyte and hydration matrix. Calcium, potassium, 525. Sodium phosphate, 189. And estrogen for the absorption, 50 milligrams. Let me tell you what I see here, man. I see one of the best stim-free pre-workouts in the game right here, man. The insane pumps. This is a insane, well-rounded pre-workout, man. Everything in a pre-workout minus the stims. None of those intra-workout carbs trash. Freaking sick, dude. And this was a wild watermelon flavor. And let me tell you, homie, this watermelon was wild. When they say wild watermelon, this boy was wild, untamed watermelon, son. I drank that. I said, homie, this ain't just regular watermelon. This watermelon is freaking wild. Like, it was out of control, homie. I said, hey, watermelon, tone it down, son. You're getting out. Like, he was like one of them homies on Reddit, that watermelon. I said, hey, sucker, take it easy, watermelon. That thing was freaking wild, man. For real. Serious watermelon. It was like, dude, it was like 60% watermelon, 40% wild. Hitter flavor, man. So I took the drink. That boy was wild, son. I've trained with this a few ways, man. I've trained stim-free, and I've used Tweak, man. Tweak the Freak, my pre, because this has no pumps, nothing, whatever. So I've used it both ways. Stack it with the stim and stim-free. And I want to say, man, this will 100% be on my top list this year, coming up this next year for stim-free pre-workouts. Absolutely. This is every bit as good as the best stim-free pre-workouts in the game. Xtremis Cartel, Sicario, Apollon Nutrition, Hooligan Bare Knuckle, and this one are the top 3 loaded, effective stim-frees. And then right there is like transparent Labz stim-free, which isn't as loaded, but it's still up there for me because of the clean label. This will 100% be on my top list. The pumps are freaking insane on it. It's just the swole and dry vascular pump, insane mind-muscle connection. There's something about this stim-free pre. It lives up to the label. I'll just tell you that, man. It performs exactly as the label suggests. You just feel freaking awesome, dude. Like, if you want to feel like you're on pre-workout, stim-free, this is a pre-workout. It's a freaking pre-workout, dude. It's 30.2 grams, which is loaded, but not so loaded where it's like heavy. Like 30 grams is loaded, but it doesn't feel heavy. It feels good. The watermelon was really good, all jokes aside. You feel the betas in about 10 minutes. They're not the strongest, craziest betas, but they last every bit of 40 minutes. This is like good beta-alanine. There's like a sense of urgency. Once you're at the dance floor and you're stim-free with this, I mean, I forget that I'm training stim-free. I just love pumping iron, man. The fact that God allows me to pump iron, I'm just so freaking blessed. The pumps are freaking savage on it. I'm talking about the craziest, driest, vascular nitrate, sick pump. The focus on it is good. I mean, if you're stim free, let's put it this way. If you're stim free, you're gonna feel good pumping iron on this. I don't know, there's something that mucuna parina, L-dopa, where you just feel like your mood is better. You're not stimmed up, obviously. You're on freaking stim-free pre-workout. But you just feel like a freaking iron pumper, homie. There's something to this power output. Everything is max dose. I mean, when I freaking sought this out, when I saw the label online, I saw Nutricartel got it. I'll link below where to get it with a code if this is something you want. Every bit as good as Sicario, every bit as good as the bare knuckle. This is right there, man, with as good. Is it better? No, it's not better. It's as good as the best stim frees there are, man. It's freaking sick. I'm glad I got this. The focus, like if you're stim free, will I say you feel the focus? I guess so, man. You definitely feel like awake, alert, and you know, these pump ingredients contribute to, to feeling awake and alert because they get your blood flowing and stuff, which also, I think you got some blood flowing more to the brain too. Your brain is pumped, homie. You're getting some brain on this one, homie. I'm getting brain on NutraBio, man. My brain is pumped up, man. No, for real though, it's everything you want a pre-workout to do. I freaking love it, homie. Like, just the pumps, the power output, the betas. There's a slight mood elevation with it where you just feel good about training. It's like, if you want to train stim-free, this is as fun as stim-free training gets, man. As good as stim-free training gets, this will give you right here. Mixed with the pre, it's hard to tell what's giving you extra focus or whatever because, you know, you're mixing it with stimulants. So I would say the stimulants bring out the best of this, obviously. And I just think it's great. It's 30 grams. It wasn't too heavy, but it was heavy enough where it's freaking loaded. It did everything in every category I wanted it to do, man. But I went into this excited about it. Like, I went into this experience like, man, I'm excited to take this. The tyrosine, everything's like perfectly dosed, except the pumps, man. The pumps are over the top. Everything else is like perfectly dosed. I don't mean over the top in a bad way, in a good way. And I just think it's awesome, man. This is a top hitter right here, man. This is a top hitter right here. NutraBio's got a freaking resume, man. I looked at their site, and I'm super impressed with their formulas and stuff, man. I just think they're right there. There's got to be something. There's Vincamine, there's Velvet Bean, the choline, the alpha GPC, the tyrosine. This all comes together beautifully. And I feel strong on it, man. Like stim-free, I just feel, I'm a strong dude, homie. But I just feel good when I'm training on this, man. Something about taking this, I'm like, I got all these ingredients in me, and I just feel like a freaking legend, homie. Like an iron pumping legend, man. It's a goodie right here, man. I freaking love it. You can't hate on this one, man. I mean, look at this label, man. It's like so impressive. Anyway, man, had to give this hitter some love. Really glad I got this. And I would say it performs every bit as good as the label suggests. And it's as good as a stim-free pre-workout gets. You could stack it with a fat burner, whatever you want. Definitely worth it, man. Super hitter right here. That's what I got. I'll link below where to get it from Nutricartel. And 100%, man. This boy right here will be on my top list. Can't wait to keep training with it, man, because it's a fun experience, man. The pumps are just so freaking savage on it, and it puts me in a good mood using it. That's what I got. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.